Daily Pink Slip.
From a giant cylindrical aquarium with a built-in elevator to a 10 million liter tank with over 33,000 animals, we're counting down the 10 largest and most amazing aquariums around the world. Number 10, Georgia Aquarium. Billed as the largest aquarium in the Western Hemisphere, the Georgia Aquarium in Atlanta was once the largest aquarium in the world until 2012. A local businessman credited the Monterey Bay Aquarium, coming up later in this video, as the inspiration for the creation of this spectacular facility. He was so enthralled by Monterey Bay, he donated $250 million to fund the construction of Georgia Aquarium. Okay, that's a really expensive fish tank. Anyway, the Georgia Aquarium features whale sharks, beluga whales, bottlenose dolphins, manta rays, and an incredible variety of tropical fish and animal life. This stunningly beautiful facility can even hold corporate banquets and weddings. It's got a full cafe and restaurant inside. It's got a spectacular show featuring dolphins, and it's even got one of those really cool underwater tunnels where the fish swim right over you. Okay, seriously, if you love the ocean, you gotta go check this thing out. And when you get there, tell them Santa Claus sent you. Number 9. Okinawa Aquarium. Just a hop skip across the Pacific Ocean and you'll find yourself in Okinawa, Japan, home to the Okinawa Aquarium. Ironically, this was the world's largest aquarium until being surpassed by the Georgia Aquarium in 2005. Sorry guys, but that doesn't make it any less spectacular. This 4-story aquarium is actually part of the Ocean Expo Park complex. This place has no less than 77 tanks, and all the salt water gets pumped in from the neighboring ocean every day. So none of that artificial mixing nonsense that goes on at other aquariums. The main tank is so huge, the glass panels measure 2 feet thick. 2 freaking feet. This is only one of a few places in the world where whale sharks are kept in captivity for breeding. You can bet you'll be greeted by friendly manta rays and sea turtles, all swimming amidst a vibrant habitat of more than 80 species of coral. Of course, the dolphins will dance for you, so make sure you go check them out. And after a long day of looking at fish, you're gonna get hungry, right? And since you're in Japan, you know what that means? Sushi! Nothing puts a bigger smile on your face than eating amazing sushi. Grab a bite in front of one of the large saltwater tanks while thousands of captive tuna watch you eat their friends. Sorry, buddy. Number 8, Aquadome. Okay, this is definitely the most unusual aquarium on our list. Aquadome is basically a giant acrylic glass cylinder that completely encompasses an elevator shaft in the middle. It's like ascending or descending through the ocean. This engineering marvel opened in 2004 at a cost of nearly $20 million, and it's actually located inside a giant hotel called Dome Aquarium. Now, this place also houses offices, restaurant, and a sea life center. And standing 30 feet tall with a capacity of nearly 260,000 gallons, over 1,500 fish from 50 species encircle this giant thing. Okay, how cool would it be to spend a night or two in this hotel, and this was the view out of your window? This has to be one of the coolest aquariums I've ever seen. Which brings us to our question of the video. Okay, straight up, what's the coolest aquarium you've ever been to? It doesn't have to be the largest or anything like that, just which one's your favorite? I've actually been to a few good ones, and I'm looking for some good suggestions, so if you guys have any tips, just drop me a line in the comments section down below. Oh, and by the way, if you're digging these aquariums as much as I am, go ahead and hit that like button down below too, appreciate it. Real quick interesting fact on the Aquadome, the outer layer of this tank was actually assembled on site from 12 gigantic glass panels, but the inside, which protects the elevator shaft, that was dropped in as one giant piece, so kinda cool. Last, it takes nearly 20 pounds of fish food to keep everyone fed and happy in a single day. How crazy is that? And you thought sprinkling a few flecks of fish food in your tank was a pain in the ass. Oh, hello neighbor. Number 7, Dubai Aquarium. Here it is, the undisputed largest indoor aquarium in the world. The Dubai Aquarium is actually part of the Dubai Mall, one of the modern architectural wonders of the world. With a primary tank that holds more than 2.6 million gallons of water, this aquarium houses more than 33,000. Let me say that again. 33,000 aquatic animals, representing over 200 species. This thing's broken all sorts of Guinness World Records for size and capacity. And for the bravest among us, the Dubai Aquarium offers cage dives to the public where you can throw on your scuba gear and get up and close and personal with several species of shark and crocodiles. And there's even glass-bottom boat rides for a more leisurely surface ride. Yep, it's also got one of those cool underwater tunnels, so that's awesome. Hey, how'd you get there? Alright, now be honest. So you ever wonder what would happen if the world's largest fish tank sprung a leak? Well, this one actually did back in 2010. Oops. Take a look.
Don't quite know how they're gonna. Don't quite know how they're gonna fix it that quick.
Yeah. They're cracking the tank in the middle there.
Anyway, an emergency patch was put in place fairly quickly and the tank was subsequently repaired. The good news is none of the sea life was actually in any danger. Surprisingly, amidst all the frantic bystanders and employees watching the water pouring in, one individual remained calm and collective the entire time and was quoted as saying, "Oh, been there, done that. Hell, this ain't nothing." Number 6. Deep Aquarium. Located in Hull, England, the Deep Aquarium opened in 2002, and its mission is to increase people's enjoyment and understanding of the world's oceans. Sounds pretty straightforward. It's more than just a tourist attraction, though. There's a lot of intense research that takes place here. Check out the cool architecture of this building. It looks like a giant whale bobbing its head above water. The museum is laid out in such a way that you can learn about the evolution of the world's ocean life through time. Featuring daily diving shows and interactive displays, this place is sure to be a hit with the whole family. They even have an impressive collection of jellyfish, seahorses, and penguins. And penguins. And penguins! Also, the shark statue's kinda cool. And after a long day of looking at fish, you're gonna get hungry, right? And since you're in England, you know what that means. Fish and chips! Even better, Arthur Treachers Fish and Chips. Nothing puts a bigger smile on your face than amazing Arthur Treachers Fish and Chips. Grab a bite in front of one of the large saltwater tanks while thousands of captive whitefish watch you eat their friends.
But what if I want a Coke too?
Arthur Treachers is giving away a free 32-ounce container of Coca-Cola with family packs. So when you buy a family-sized boat of our original fish and chips, or our boneless chicken and chips, or Arthur Treachers' delicious shrimp and chips, we'll give you this giant 32-ounce container of Coca-Cola absolutely free. So stop by Arthur Treachers for one of our family packs and take home a full quart of Coke for free. Arthur Treachers and free Coke. Now that's something else.
Hey man, thanks for that free Coke.
Arthur Treachers not available in England. Oh, and sorry buddy. Number 5, El Oceanographic. Just a few miles south of Deep Aquarium is El Oceanographic in Valencia, Spain. This is more than an aquarium, it's an oceanarium, which represents multiple marine habitats. The first time I saw this place, it kind of reminded me of the Sydney Opera House, but anyway, this place is actually like a giant theme park with multiple buildings and a variety of outdoor attractions. Opening in 2003, it's the largest complex of its kind in Europe. It's home to more than 45,000 animals representing 500 species of mammals, birds, reptiles, invertebrates, and of course fish. They even have sea lions, walruses, and beluga whales. Everything from the warm Mediterranean waters to the coldest Arctic habitats are represented. Let's see. Underwater tunnel? Check! Awesome. Outside, a variety of marshland and swamp habitats are represented, and just like the Okinawa Aquarium, they pump fresh seawater into their attractions daily. With over 11 million gallons of total water capacity across the entire complex, if you find yourself traveling through Spain, this attraction is sure not to be missed. Number 4, Monterey Bay Aquarium. See, I promised you guys we'd get here. Now, of all the aquariums in the United States, Monterey Bay, which is about 100 miles south of San Francisco, is one of the most famous and beloved. Appropriately, the aquarium occupies the structures of a former sardine cannery on the now famous Cannery Row. Drawing over 2 million visitors annually, Monterey Bay has more than 600 species of wildlife. It was actually one of the first aquariums in the world to grow California giant kelp, which can be seen through the towering vertical windows of one of their largest saltwater tanks. The largest tank in this place has a capacity of 1.2 million gallons and is also cycled with fresh ocean water continuously. Monterey Bay is one of only a few aquariums in the world that feature both bluefin and yellowfin tuna, in addition to ocean sunfish. The only mammals on site are sea otters, which actually come in from time to time when they need to be rescued through their sea otter rescue program. Alright, this is pretty cool. For all you cinematic and pop culture fans, this aquarium actually made an appearance in the 1986 film Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home, so still images of one of these giant tanks was combined with special effects to give the appearance that it was holding a giant pair of humpback whales. And as usual, Captain Kirk, Spock, and the whole gang go on to save the planet with the help of these giant mammals. With that said, beam them up, Mr. Scott.
Admiral, there be whales here.
Number 3, Shanghai Ocean Aquarium. Located in China, this aquarium has coral, kelp, sharks, and fish. Hey, it's also got that mandatory underwater tunnel of awesomeness. Other than that, there's really actually very little information on this place. So we here at Daily Pink Slip decided to learn more about why this place is so awesome from TripAdvisor. Chris N. from Orlando writes, the Shanghai Aquarium is a decently sized place with 3 floors and some good marine life. The layout seemed cramped though. There was never a large display like I see at most big city aquariums. Everything was in tiny windows or tight spots. There were often long halls with more photo ops than marine life. The other big negative was the volume of screaming children. The cramped layout only compounded this issue. The end of the museum is a series of slow-moving walkways through underwater tubes. This would normally be cool, but the lack of AC and screaming children made this the hell pit of noise. I would avoid this one. Thanks for that information, Chris. Daily Pink Slip now completely understands why this is such a beloved attraction. Number 2, the Audubon Aquarium of the Americas. Run by the Audubon Institute, this massive aquarium is located along the banks of the Mississippi River in New Orleans. It's a vibrant building that stands out in the neighborhood. Hey, check out that really cool old streetcar. Opening in 1990, it features over 10,000 animals representing 530 species. Now, while most aquariums focus on ocean life, this one primarily focuses on aquatic or freshwater life from rivers, lakes, and swamps from North and South America. But yes, they still have marine tanks as well, so don't worry. The Caribbean Reef exhibit features a 30-foot tunnel. Hey, there's that tunnel again, excellent! Exhibiting a sweet variety of coral and tropical fish. Now, the Amazon exhibit showcases piranhas, macaws, freshwater stingrays, and even an anaconda. Nice! Get a grand look at the local wildlife of the Mississippi River exhibit, featuring catfish, paddlefish, owls, and even an albino alligator. How cool is that? Now, in 2005, Hurricane Katrina devastated New Orleans. I'm sure we all remember that. Now, the aquarium was actually on high ground, so it was okay, but the backup generators ran out of fuel long before the power came back on. No water cycling or oxygen meant nearly all 10,000 fish in this place died, so that really sucks. But fortunately, they've long since recovered. So the next time you find yourself cruising down the Big Easy, support this amazing place by paying them a visit. Number 1. The Tennessee Aquarium. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't live anywhere near there, but I've been there no less than 3 times, and I can honestly say that of all the aquariums I've been to, this is my all-time favorite. Located along the Tennessee River in Chattanooga, it's essentially 2 separate buildings with 2 themes, River Journey and Ocean Journey. In River Journey, you'll see one of the largest freshwater aquariums in the world. River Journey also has one of the, if not, the largest collections of turtles and tortoises in the whole world. There are hundreds and hundreds of them on display, and all of their habitats are equally as exciting. You'll find snakes and alligators too. A personal favorite of mine, they have an interactive exhibit where you can actually pet lake sturgeon, one of the most prehistoric fishes in North America. Now up on the roof, they have an exciting river otter exhibit with a huge waterfall. Simply awesome. In Ocean Journey, a 700,000-gallon saltwater tank awaits you. Now up on the roof is Stingray Bay, where you can pet stingrays, horseshoe crabs, and even small sharks as they swim around in a large shallow pool. You'll encounter spider crabs, jellyfish, sea turtles, and tons of tropical fish. At the bottom, you'll weave your way through what looks like an underwater cave, which is integrated into the main tank. All in all, more than 12,000 animals from 800 species inhabit both sides of the museum. You can even take a river cruise on a high-speed jet boat down the Tennessee River. I absolutely recommend that if you're anywhere in the southern United States, you gotta check this place out. You could spend a whole day here. I can't wait to get back for the 4th time. Oh, and most importantly, when in Chattanooga, don't forget to visit the world-famous Chattanooga Choo Choo. Swim on, Daily Pink Slippers. Catch you next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. We put up brand new videos every week, so hit that subscribe button and you won't miss a single one. And remember, if you watched this video at work and you still have a job, then you just dodged the Daily Pink Slip.